Back to the WCS America qualifier. Today's day number 2. Don't ever do that again. I'm just kidding. You know, this is a pretty awesome thing that's going on right now. We got a bunch of players trying to qualify for those top 8 spots, for those 8 spots in the Premier Division. We already have 24 players there, and the group's already made. We're just trying to find out which 8 are going to join them, covering that, of course, the rest of today, and of course, over the week. So make sure you tune in every single day, because a lot is on the line here.
A lot is. Of course, those 8 spots in the Premier Division are worth a lot of money. It's the minimum prize, and if you do well in the Premier Division, of course, you go to the regional finals. You do well in enough of the WCS events, you'll qualify for the grand finals later down the road at BlizzCon.
So, that being said, we're currently watching a best of 3 between Nony and Mario. Let's get in game 2. Cloud Kingdom. There's Nony. Going down by 1 game.
Cloud Kingdom, though, is going to be a good map for him to try to make a comeback into mech. You can really work around the mech army with the multiple routes on this map, I think.
Yes, I agree. Maybe that's in fact why he chose the map. Of course, Mario showing some fancy play in game 1. Really cool medevac Widowmine play, transitioning into that mech style that Nony had no answer for. Of course, Mario is your blue Terran player in the top right-hand location. Used to be known as Echo.
Indeed.
So we'll have to see how he does against, if he can win one more against his opponent in the bottom left-hand location. It's the red Protoss player, Tyler Washaleski, also known as Nony. You know how to spell Washaleski?
No, sir.
What?
I do not. Nony's sending a scouting probe, so he wants to definitely
All right, I'm going to try. Can I try?
There's another... Sure.
Can I try to spell it? All right. W-A-S-I-E-L-E-S-K-I. That's my attempt.
That sounds pretty good.
I think it sounds right. I don't know, though. He's a crazy last name. But yes, go on.
So the probe scouting to see if there's another gas first opening. Of course, seeing this game there isn't. But knowing there is gas, the most common Terran opening with the barracks followed by gas is the Reaper opening. In fact, Nony will figure that out pretty soon as Reaper pops out to end this probe's existence. Nony back at home, of course, is just playing a pretty standard Protoss opening. Not getting to Zealot, which is, I think, more common than not these days.
Yeah, I mean, Zealot, like, what is it going to accomplish early, really? You know, you have that militia core that's out fairly soon, which pretty much fulfills all those roles as far as the Zealot is concerned. The only reason I could see building a Zealot is, like, doing one of those crazy, not crazy, but, like, one of those early gateway builds and just trying to get his early Zealot out and potentially try to take your opponent off guard while expanding
If
or something.
your bunker's late, you can sometimes come in there with the Zealot.
Exactly, but you don't see it too much anymore, so.
No. Terrans are usually pretty good at scouting it out, and they'll react to seeing the early Zealot. Militia core, like you said, is basically just a flying Zealot. So
yeah,
I mean, why get the Zealot? Stalker's going to deny this guy in STV. The STV is, though, going to notice, importantly, the 3 pylons.
Yes.
That's actually is very important.
Unless Nony cancels it.
That's right. But he suspects there's no proxy pylon, and also he knows where to scan to find tech buildings.
Oh.
That's always 2 things that are nice.
Very good point.
Reaper going to come across. Militia core is going to be utilized to scout. I like that. He knows there wasn't... Against gas first, I wouldn't. But versus barracks first, I think it's good utilization of that militia core to get some scouting information. Tell if he's expanding, what time. Reaper's going to be a little bit annoying here. Not going to be able to accomplish too much.
Well, I mean, spotting the Nexus is nice.
Oh, yeah. That's actually accomplishing a lot.
Yeah. Of course.
Well said, my friend.
The Stalker is going to be all that for people wondering, well, why did he send his militia corps across the map? How is he going to defend against the Reaper? Well, the Stalker is going to be the main firepower for dealing with that. And we have an armory, which means we're going to see Nicholas's favorite unit in the game.
Indeed. The siege tank.
The siege
Thor.
Thor.
No, Hellbat. Yeah, it's definitely going to be mech play. Or it could just be... No, if he's going to Hellbat drops, he would probably be starting a Star Probe very soon. Which I think he will as well. He is still going to utilize those, but I don't think we're going to see the same type of style that Drunken Boy showed. Where Drunken Boy would do a lot of Hellbat drops and then went to Bio.
Could this be some sort of 2-base push with Hellbats?
It could be. It could be. It could even be
there's a Star Probe.
Yeah. there are a lot of 2-base Hellbat pushes.
Yeah, it's really tricky.
I don't actually think they're that great though, to be honest.
Photon overcharge.
Yeah, like... Photon overcharge will buy time, and then, you know, especially with warp pins, any amount of time a Protoss can buy, if they identify it, they're gonna have like 7 warp gates, right? And even though Hellbats are really good, you can't produce them in the same quantity that Protoss can produce units. He's pushing out though. Is he gonna get the Molotov core?
He's trying.
Oh, the Reaper's giving him a high ground vision for the Widow Mines. Just barely gets out of range.
Wow,
Whew.
That was close.
Is he gonna try to go up there? I think that's a miss. Oh, actually, there's only 2 Stalkers.
He's gonna have Photon overcharge. Detection is where? Anywhere?
He has an observer right there.
Oh yeah, there is an observer.
Actually, yeah, everything's gonna die.
Wow.
Yeah. That was not. I mean, he lost the Reaper and 2 Widow Mines.
Okay, there could be a force field here to prevent the Marines from retreating, potentially. No, not gonna go for it.
Just gonna stay that energy.
Yep.
That was a little bit of a weird poke. I don't know what Protoss build that would not have enough. You know what? I guess it could work if Protoss really thought you're going for a drop play, right? And they had their whole army in their main. Then that could be an effective push.
Yes.
Even so, Photon overcharge alone can almost hold that off.
He almost got the mushroom core.
He did with the Widow Mines. Yeah, if you can kill the core early, then that type of poke can be really dangerous because Protoss heavily rely on that mushroom core to defend early. Going up to a 3rd command center, cranking out those Hellbats like we talked about, really producing those and some medevacs, so maybe some drop play will be in the future.
So how often do you personally go up against play like this in your ladder excursions?
1 in 4, 1 in 5 against Terran. Okay. Maybe 1 in 5.
It's like once every 2 weeks.
Yeah. No, less than that. Once every 4 weeks. I think I play 5 games versus Terran every month or so.
Dude, you're still really good though. I've been watching you ladder.
I've actually been winning a lot. I went 4-1. And the one loss was to Mystery, who beat Jadon.
Oh yes!
So
that was hilarious. Yeah, last night after we were done casting, Nick actually played Mystery on the ladder. Did you beat him?
No, I lost.
Uh-oh. Hold that thought. Hellbat drop coming into the natural expansion. There's a cannon there, but the probes. Wrong place,
really
the wrong
great
time.
micro by Nony though. Actually, he took out the medevac first. I think he dealt with that pretty well.
Yeah.
Let's see how much total damage is done. 3 probe kills. Not at all worth it, but there's another one in the main. Again, though, a great pull by Nony to Hellbats. Some probes go the wrong way.
Gosh.
Oh, the probes are getting cornered. The medevac goes down. He's got to finish off that Hellbat. One probe bravely. So the tally is now up to 9.
Okay,
you know, still terrible because he killed 2 medevacs and 4 Hellbats. Yeah, it's still, you know, I still think it's fine for Nony. The tricky thing though is that you know, Mario, that wasn't like he committed a lot. He didn't make sacrifices to do that drop. That he was building those units anyway. He already has a 3rd orbital. He's already got a lot of factories up. Again, going from mech composition. So it's different when you defend the drop well, but the drop was just part of a normal build. Then your opponent like sacrificing, delaying an expansion to get the tech out early. So it's not like Mario's really behind by any significant margin. Mario senses the timing out, sees it with his Marine Scout there, so he's getting extra bunkers to defend. Meanwhile, another Hellbat drop. This time only a single Hellbat though.
Let's see how much damage it does.
I guess
single Hellbat, still pretty strong. Gosh. A lot of probes going to be falling at the same time. Nony going to be blinking into the main base of his opponent.
Great play to abuse mech.
Yes, you absolutely have to take your opponent out of position. Go after that production. Taking out a tank there.
Yeah,
every tank you get there is huge.
A lot of SCVs are going down. Nony taking the fight to Mario. And this is what a lot of people complain about, that we don't like going mech because Blink Stalkers, yes, in a straight-on fight, as we saw in that last game, they don't do so well, but their mobility can be such.
You can potentially try to swing to the natural. I'm not sure how. There should be a. Okay. Well, there's nothing inside the bunker.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to salvage them all.
Yeah, I actually like that.
He doesn't have any Marines anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there's a few. Anyway, Nony coming in here with the Stalkers again, just trying to get any trades possible.
There we go.
Might blink back into the main, too. Oh, yeah, this.
Yeah. Ideally, the way to stop this is you make a siege tank line spread, like you have one siege right around here. And each of those tanks really helps zone out the Stalkers. But that's the 2nd tank he's lost.
Trying to get another? Oh, trying to get the medevac.
Trying to get the medevac. That didn't work out so well.
He just spent his blink, so he can't necessarily run for a little bit.
And now he's got to fight Hellbat straight up, which is never what you want to do with Stalkers.
I don't
He's going to get away, though. He lost a few, but going in on this tank, he should not. He should easily repair that before it dies. Oh, another tank on the high ground. Taking out the tank on low ground, but he lost 3 Stalkers for that. Oh, he's going to take out this tank as well, though.
I wonder if that's fine. I think I might be okay with that. If you trade every Stalker for every tank,
then your opponent has units and you don't.
Well,
because he's like always making his Stalkers, right?
Yeah.
A tank is worth at most 2 stalkers.
I just don't see, like, is he really going to try to push across the map with just only Hellbats?
No.
Right.
But it's just so, I mean,
I don't know.
it's cost inefficient.
Interesting stuff.
As we are, Mario's gotten a little bit of a lead. I think the Stalker Rast at first was really great. He killed a lot of workers, but then I think he maybe was a little overzealous going after those tanks, and units lost is he's actually Mario's lost a lot more. Oh, it's all the Hellbat drops early. Those are very expensive. Or it could have been, a lot of SCVs. He did lose a couple tanks.
Yeah, that's a lot of tanks.
It was very funny. It was hard to tell who really came out ahead. Let's take a look at the workers' kill tab. So he lost 24 SCVs as well. Really, both these guys just mauling each other. So Mario's on top.
Nony could try to deny this third, and he has a third coming up behind this. So slowly but surely, he's going to get his economy up and running. He has Storm about to finish.
He's going to go back into main.
Oh, there is a siege tank. Sieged up somewhere, taking some shots on that Stalker. And we should see a... Oh, is he going to commit these Stalkers?
Oh, he's going to get the Observer. Oh, get the Observer. Go ahead. Kill it. Kill it. No.
Oh, sneaks away.
I'm not going to kill that one. And yeah, Nony's mining from his third base. So yes, he's behind in supply right now, but building 5 warp gates. He's got Templar Archives done, so he can get some Archons, which will help a lot against both the Hellbats and the tanks. He's really looking to crank up and close that food gap with all the production he's been producing. Mario, on the other hand, I think Mario made this attack right now. This is
that's a lot of Hellbats.
This is an army that Nony can't fight straight up. Nony could counterattack, but the problem is
he sees all this.
His Stalker count is low enough to the point that I'm not sure if a counterattack would force Mario back or not. Nice kiting though.
Yeah. As long as you don't lose any Stalkers, this is good. Oh, losing one Stalker.
Yeah, those tanks are vicious, man. And he's bringing SCVs to support us. This is a really, really nice timing. I wouldn't even mind if he pulled more SCVs. Just to really make sure he denies Nony's third base. Does Nony have Storm?
Yeah, he does.
Oh. Storm. If Mario's not prepared for it, if he gets caught, the SCVs in the front, send the guy out. He's got to get in position. If he gets caught off guard, Storms can be devastating.
SCV's like, I don't want to go up there.
Nony made us give up this third base, and I don't blame him.
Yeah. You got to run those probes soon, though.
Yes. I'm surprised he's not sieging up. I'm really surprised he's not sieging up, because against Storm, now he's sieging up.
Oh, there's the Storm. They're starting to make it back. The Storm not hitting much. 3 tanks, but the Hellbats all still very much alive.
Yeah. And Nony needs something else to beat this.
Trying to mix in Immortals here.
What's really good against this is you get a Warp Prism, actually. Because there's enough Marines in might not work out too well. Immortals are going to be a big help. If he can pick stuff off the Stalkers, don't lose the Mothership Core. Photon Overcharge is such a big advantage.
Immortals got to be careful as well. He's got I think 1 High Templar there, but with not a lot of energy.
Yes. He's got to get some more units on the field. He has a lot of resources. Structure shows that he's up to 8 warp gates, and he has a robo. So those should all be constantly producing units to really burn those resources, get the army he needs to defeat this. This is a lot of units, siege tanks and Hellbats.
Oh, here he goes.
Another Hellbat goes down. Another one goes down.
Stalker coming for the tanks, sieging up, getting the shots off. I'd love to see High Templars on the high ground. I really like to see something on the high ground.
There's nothing flying. Mario has no way to get high ground vision.
Yeah.
That would be... you're just booking the Stalkers up first. Oh, I guess they scan and you'll lose all the Stalkers.
Yeah.
A little bit of a harassment over here with the Zealot, but that should be... There's 2 Hellbats there. Should be
Nony's kind of closing in on the supply. And here he goes at the Stalker. He's just going to blink forward, targeting down the tanks. The Storm going down onto the Hellbats. The Immortals trying to get damage up from the back. A Time Warp going down as well. Does Nony have enough? Mario's still up in supply, and it looks like Mario's supply is continuing to increase over the middle, but Nony warping more units.
This attack is over, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's not much left at all.
One more warp in.
And there's no running, really, necessarily, because the Stalkers can just blink, right?
Well, it's tricky. If Nony warped in pure Stalkers, he wouldn't be able to take this out very cost efficiently.
Yeah, that's true.
If he doesn't warp in Stalkers, Mario can run. So Nony decided not to warp in Stalkers. He warped in a slew of Zealots,
Continue to harass there at the third.
Yeah.
With Zealots, it looks like, and mixing
he almost killed the command center. That's where he was warping in a lot of his units.
Yeah.
Really, really intelligent decision-making there by Nony. Enough tanks here, though.
Wow, he's warping in more and more Stalkers here. Nony just trying to completely deny this third base while securing a base on the left-hand side of the map, we can see. But Mario's slowly starting to set up those tanks more and more forward. Oh, and now the Ghost Academy is being built, recognizing that Storm and Immortals are both a threat. 3 Immortals in this composition, only a few Hellbats in the front of the tank, but it's still enough with that many siege tanks. Yeah. Do not want to charge up that hill. Nony's going to be looking to back away, but now Mario's in a defensive posture. This is the point where Protoss knows if the Terran's in a defensive posture, you can start taking more expansions. dropping all those mules at that third base, so his economy is going to start surging. Mixing in those ghosts. Observer coming forward here from Nony.
Is he going to try to break this? The way he's
such a tough position to break.
The way he's positioning his units looks like he wants to like send the mortals on first, take the hits. The stalkers will come in. Oh, maybe he's going to try to pull some of the units away with a blink stalker attack elsewhere.
And then go in with the immortals, kind of.
Or maybe he's just, I don't know. Yeah. Is he?
Oh, he's got Archons.
Yeah. Archon's going to help a lot at tearing through the Hellbat line. Of course, that's I don't think that's breakable.
Oh.
Unless all the tanks on siege and he catches him off guard.
Stalkers.
Oh, that's a reaction to seeing. Oh, and if he draws enough of the units in a different direction.
Does the observer see this happening? Yes.
Yes.
There's an observer right there. And here he goes. Nony going to try to go for it again.
The stalkers. Oh, Nony's trying to pump fake in both directions. Find an opening. He's found it. Two medevacs are exposed, and that's a lot of resources going down the drain now. The tank's going to react. They're going to be deal with the stalkers, but this is a lot of tanks going in a direction that may be enough to let the mortals break. Oh, if he
blinking right into the main.
Yes. Stalkers being very annoying there, but Nony's trying to frontal bust.
There go the Immortals and the Archons and the Charge Lots. Is that going to be enough? The Hellbat's going for the SCVs coming forward as well. The help tank, and Nony is going to try to kite away. Meanwhile, the Stalkers eventually all going to get cleaned up. Only 2 Stalkers remain, and I don't think that went the greatest for Nony.
No, he got 2 to 3 tanks, but he lost at least an Immortal or 2 along with plenty of Zealots. So I think Mario was happy with that trade. He had more tanks in the back there, and I think Nony anticipated a lot of extra DPS being dealt out there. But now Nony's going ahead and taking the 4th base, saying, okay, I thought it could break you. Maybe it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Let's just play a macro game, adding that second robotics facility, which is a really needed thing because you have to get both Colossi and Immortals to really deal effectively with this. The Colossi help a lot out against the Hellbats, and the Immortals, of course, are very important against the rest of the map.
Takes down the Observer.
Oh, and then now that there's no information, he can start using these drop play 2 medevacs at a time. If Nony doesn't spot this, oh, but Nony's got stalkers checking for this thing.
If he can get those medevacs, that would be actually really huge.
That would pretty much make the
he's gonna see him.
Medevacs, turn around.
They don't see. Oh, Nony sees it. Targeting down the medevacs.
I mean, emergency dropping, but only 4 Hellbats can't take this many stalkers. Nony even migrating stalkers to take no damage. That's a big win. We can see there the food's a little bit closer, but Mario is producing. His food always stays so high, and it's because the Hellbats are so cheap. You can really inflate your food value so much by producing heavy Hellbat.
Yeah.
Scanning team to 4th base, but very few probes here at the moment.
Thors and Ghosts too. It's just such a scary composition that's gonna be occurring here from Mario. I'm trying to think. Nony adding on Colossi 2 at a time.
Colossi is gonna help out a lot against the Ghosts and the Hellbats. It's really gonna come down to a good spread. Especially going against Mech. Nony has all the tech he needs this game. Unlike last game, he's got Archons out in his army somewhere. Wherever the army is. He had Archons. Maybe they died.
You hit units.
No, there they are.
Oh,
there they are. So he's got Archons, he's got Immortals, he's got Colossi, he's got Psystorm reshirts, Blink. He's getting Charge. He's in a very basically good position here as far as attack, but the army size of Mario is still very scary.
Yeah, a lot of tanks and Ghosts coming forth. Thors as well. Nony coming in from the right-hand side. Got Colossi, Stalkers trying to engage optimally, but again, this Terran force is just so mighty. Mario, again, he's 1 win away from knocking out Nony from this tournament and coming 1 step closer to one of those top 8 spots that get into the premier division of WCS America. But Nony, he's now ahead in supply, but can he engage this composition cost efficiently?
Straight up, in the straight on engagement, no. He's got to get a flank. He's got to get a great arc. He's got to get some units on the high ground ridge.
Got some units coming from the back.
That's what he's doing. Wait.
Oh, it's probes.
Probe flank is not the type of flank he wants. Some nice Colossi kiting, though, actually. As long as he can gauge the range of those tanks well, he can really stall out the mech push using the range of the Colossi.
Yeah, I mean, he forfeited that base over there. He has the space mining at the bottom.
Take a new one.
Yeah.
So still gonna be 4 base to 4 base.
No, you don't want to lose free Colossus.
He's gonna save that. I think actually he's gonna go in now.
Oh, he's going. The Archon's coming forward. The Colossus coming in from the left-hand side as well. Immortals leading the charge. Nony trying to clean up Mario. Can he make it happen? The Hellbat's nowhere in sight. Does Nony have enough? It looks like he might. 126 to 101, and Mario's Terran army is gonna get cleaned up. Nony crushing with his Colossi and Immortals.
How dominant fight for Nony there. He had so many Immortals and Archons, and there was nothing to tank the Protoss fire. I was a little Because I thought he was producing a lot of hellbats. Oh, you know what? He lost a lot. He lost 4 of them in that drop over there. That could have been, you know, the majority of what he had available, because now he's got to go up to 4th base. Mario's trying to rebuild his army, but Nony now up 30 to 40 food. He may just keep pushing in here.
What is to stop him? We have Vikings slowly being added in production. Nony might be content on denying that 4th base, knowing he has 2 additional mining bases at the bottom of the map. I think Mario's mined out of both his main and his natural, if my eyes are not deceiving me, but Nony definitely with a great advantage in this game. 149 to 103 is that supply advantage. But can he hold on to this lead?
I think he can, as long as he doesn't overextend and charge into a siege tank line. He's just got to play the game with the 9 to Terran 4th base. And on Cloud Kingdom, it's actually not that difficult to deny the 4th base. The 4th base is very exposed wherever the Terran decides to take it. He's got a nice pylon there supporting additional warpins. He's going to open up these rocks so he can threaten counterattack straight into the natural of the Terran.
All right, we see him standing forward with the Colossus, taking out those rocks. And again, I agree. It's going to be denying the 4th. Hold on. He's just going to charge up into the natural expansion. The tanks aren't necessarily there.
He's got to avoid the... Actually, there's only 5 tanks there.
Yeah, I think he has it.
There's 6. Yeah, he just has too many units. He can blink right on top of them now. So many Colossi going in for their Immortal Stalkers. Mario's army is shattered.
GG. Wow, Nony takes victory in game number 2, equalizing the series at 1-1. And that was not an easy. That was not an easy game for Nony by any means. Great play there from both players.
He really showed a lot of patience there. I mean, he didn't engage the army until he saw this opportunity. There weren't any hellbats in the front of the tank. He had a pretty good spread with his units, as much as you could get given the space considerations of the terrain, and he just plowed right through it.
Yeah, the great play there from Nony. Can he keep it up? Of course, he's going to tie the series 1-1, meaning the next game is going to be the decider between these two gentlemen, Nony and Mario. The winner of this game, this next game, will advance to the next round of the losers bracket of this qualifier for WCS America. Guys, stay tuned. Game 3 coming up.